stream's a journey, it starts with you. Let's fly together, let's make it right. Flight streamers here, clear skies tonight.
All right, good evening, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. So just had a little minor hiccup here. It should be good. There we go. It should work now. It should work now. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna... I was experimenting with dual stream, and then that setting kind of stayed, and it went live with that setting. And so I had to restart it. So anyways, we're here now. We're flying this Diamond DA40. As you can see, it's not a usual stream, and the reason why it's not a usual stream is because it's going to be a special stream. The reason why it's a special stream is because we're going to be flying in PilotEdge, and we're going to be flying to the world's busiest control tower in the world. And this particular event features the real controllers that will be staffing this this location for a week. That's when the AirVenture will come in. So essentially what we're doing today is the first out of probably 3 streams. We'll see how it goes. If I'll have enough footage from today and tomorrow, we might just do 2 days. If not, we'll do 3 days. So today we're featuring two pieces of hardware. We're featuring the Moza G1000 and the Wingflex autopilot module. So we're going to be testing it. AvGeek6, hello. Thanks for following on Twitch. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for tuning in. So today we're flying to Oshkosh. I know some of you may be like, what the hell is this? Trust me, it is going to be fun if you're going to stick around. So the reason why it is fun is because we're going to be flying with real controllers, and we're going to be flying realistic procedures. So today, I'll show you what we're going to do. No worries, I watch you a lot. Oh, cheers. Nice, thanks, man. Where do you watch me? Like on Instagram, on Twitch, on YouTube? Yeah. Anyways, how many people do we have on YouTube right now? Just want to see if everything's working fine. If we got a Mr. Imperfectionist, Jerry's, because it's good evening. Okay, flight level live, nice, and Felix, excellent. All right, guys, can't wait for the stream. Awesome. Well, me too, because this is gonna be super cool. And you guys are gonna be you're gonna be watching something special, because I really want to fly this route in real life. Well, not this particular route, but this arrival in real life. I've been chickening out from doing that because this is the most complex one. So we'll be doing this together today. And then I'll show you why it's complex. So basically, this is called Oshkosh. And if you don't know, Oshkosh is the busiest, it's the world's busiest control tower in the world. This is the, like a little Piper. It's actually the plane that I fly in real life. So this airport right here is an air show that happens for the whole week. It's going to happen, I think, end of July. It is in Wisconsin. So that's where all of the GA airplanes from all over the United States fly in there, and there's going to be lots of air shows and things like that. Last time I've been to Oshkosh was like a long time ago. I went there with my dad a long time ago. So I've been always wanting to fly there on the plane that I fly in real life. But I guess I'm not going to do it this year. Maybe next year. All right, Block says I'm on the bus right now. Belgium, Spain. It's middle of the night. I'm gonna go with my choir. Big choir. Nice festival in Spain. Espanol. See, that's amazing. Okay, so we're gonna be taking off from this airport right here, the Dane County Regional, and we'll be flying this arrival. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Prairie du Sac, which is interesting. In the United States, we have a English name for the waypoints, and then we're gonna fly to Fisk arrival, right? So we're gonna first go to Endavier Bridge, and then Puckaway Lake, and then Green Lake, and then Point of Ripon, and then Point of Fisk. And this is where we're going to do what's called a Fisk arrival. So they're going to either give us runway 27, which we'll fly along like this, or it's probably going to be most likely 36, runway 36, right? So there we go, like this. So we'll see what they're going to give us. KOSH makes a lot of things. Yeah, man. Oshkosh is crazy. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. So we'll be doing this. This is, by the way, the real world procedures. And this is the planning guide. So I'm in Madison right now, right? See, we're going to Prairie du Sac right here. And then we're going to fly what's called the Fisk route, right? So we're going to start from here, fly here, going to Ripon. And basically, what we're doing is we're not actually talking to air traffic control. We're going to rock our wings. And then we're going to specifically land on a dot, okay? So we got all of our frequencies here. So the approach frequency, so we'll need to tune into approach. So the ATC is 125.9er. So 125.9er. I need to write that down. It is 125.9er. And then Fisk approach is 120.7. 120.7. Fisk approach. Okay. And from point of Ripon, we're either going to go through railroad track transition right here. So we're going to follow the railroad track, or what's called a microwave tower. So we will see that. So there's the water tower. So we'll need to essentially fly exact same route. This is going to be a VFR flight plan. We're going to be flying exact same route as you would fly this Fisk approach, like in real life, basically. So yeah, we're going to be staying on the 120.7, and then we're going to tune into the tower on 118.5, right? So this is where we're gonna either land on runway 27 or 36, right? So these are the dots, and they're going to tell us orange dot, green dot, or white dot. So it depends which runways they're going to give us. Looks like runways are either 27, so I'm going to write that down, 118.5, 118.5. Okay. So it will depend. So it's either going to be 36 left or 36 right. Most likely for today it's going to be 36 left, 36 right, or runway 27. So we're going to be flying at altitude of 5,000 feet, and basically this is the plane that I fly in real life. This is the Diamond DA40. So over here, what we have in terms of the stack, this is the virtual fly quadrant. We got the WindFlex autopilot. We've got virtual fly, you know, the trim module, and then we've got virtual fly engine panel. And then this is the MGX 1000. This is the hardware that I'm featuring in the stream for the very first time. This is a G1000 copy from Moza. They just released it. So we're going to be using this footage from this review, from this stream, for the upcoming YouTube review. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get the show on the road. Let's get the plane started. And yeah, let's connect to PilotEdge. We're going to actually connect to PilotEdge, and let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure I'm connected. Yeah, I need to connect PilotEdge launch web interface, and we're gonna connect. We're the Diamond DA40, so we're November 8289er Alpha, 8289er Alpha, and then DA40. Okay, let's connect to PilotEdge.
PilotEdge disconnected.
Okay. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on.
PilotEdge disconnected.
Okay, let's see. Can't seem to inactive. Okay. Okay, let me just message these guys. Okay, let's see. Maybe they'll respond quickly. So yeah, reactivate. Yeah, they're gonna help me out connect it. Okay, while we're connecting, we're just gonna quickly start the engines. So which joystick is good for DA40? So for DA40, as you could see, No, I'm reusing PilotEdge, but PilotEdge for some reason is not letting me in. I don't know why. Maybe I haven't flown for a while, so I just messaged them. Let's see if they can help me. Okay, so yeah. 1 second. Let me just quickly fix this. Oh man. It's not good. It's not good that my account doesn't work. That would have been crazy. So I just messaged them. Let's see if they can help me out. Okay, so settings. I'm just gonna see. Okay, so that's good. Account center. Anyways. Okay, well I just messaged them. Okay, Captain once upon a time promoted to fly Maria. He said to have to learn some technical things. He promised many times that he flies A320. Do you remember him, Captain? Is that you talking to me? Like Maria is man, I've got so many reviews that I got to do, so much hardware that I have to film. The Maria is like the least of my worries right now. But if you really want to see how to turn on Maria, just take a look at one of my one of my reels. I do have a startup, and then there is a few streams that I did with it before where I started it. I have to really get back to it and study it a bit. I wouldn't be able to. I'm just writing them a message right now just to okay. Yeah, just message them now. All right. Do I look tired? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. And damn it, the PilotEdge doesn't work. This really got and the reason that's why I have coffee. Okay, anyways, let's just get this plane started and we'll figure it out as we go. Okay, so before the engine start, this is what we're gonna do. So we got that elevator trim set to neutral. So let's set the trims to neutral. Let's do that. That's good. Okay, throttle propeller mixture set. So basically our mixture is idle, throttle is idle, prop set to full, that's set. Parking brake is set, locked. Okay, ignition is off, very good, confirmed. Alternate air is closed. Yeah, that's open, that's closed, very good. Master's off, alternate static is closed. And alternate static is located right here, so it is closed. All lights are off, confirmed. Circuit breakers are checked. There we go. So we'll just quickly visually check the circuit breakers. They're all in. Flap selector checked. It is up. So physically confirm that. And pitot heat's off. Battery master is on. There we go. Okay. Flight controls. So basically what we do for these check is that okay, so let's cage that. So we're just looking at, just glance at left, right, and then we usually do that on the walk around, right? We check the flight controls right here, and then we check for the rudders. All right, disco ball checklist going on. Oh yeah, man, for sure. Okay, so flaps full travel. We're gonna just waste a little bit of battery, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's do that. Let's see. Okay. Good. Okay, looks like my flap lever is not working. So... anyways. We'll just physically do it. Okay. Okay, flaps are good. And... we'll use our mouse for the flaps today. Okay, flaps are good. Perfect. Alright, so let's start the engines. Doors are closed. Strobes aren't on. So we're at daytime. That's fine. Strobes are on. Doors are closed. Okay, let's prime the engine. So we're going to turn on the fuel pump. Okay, so we got the fuel flow. And then let's do it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, PilotEdge, guys. My count doesn't work. I don't know what's going on. So we're just doing the engine. Okay, throttles, fuel pumps on, mixture full rich. Okay, let's start the engine first. Okay, clear. Yeah, that's one thing about this Diamond, is that if you either over prime it or you under prime it, it just doesn't start. Or something. I already told these guys that it's a little bit unrealistic, to be honest. So for this not to start like that. Wish we could go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So let's now try to connect. Let's connect now. Let's do that. Connect.
PilotEdge.
Oh no! It says it's been cancelled. Yeah, it's probably something on my end. Okay, let's see. It says it's inactive for some reason. So I can't seem to do it.
PilotEdge disconnected.
No, it says cancelled. So yeah, anyways. Let's continue this engine start. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so let's do this. This is funny. This Diamond has been like that with me. Okay, come on. Pick it up. We're at the engine start for now, yeah. Oh, jeez. This is already too funny. We're hopefully. Oh, working on it. Thank you so much. Yeah, hopefully we can get this engine started. Come on. I did prime it. Okay, let's prime it again. Okay, let's do that one. Okay, so let's add a bit more power. So, oh yeah, there we go. Let's see. Okay, let's get the ignition off. So I'm gonna just prime it again. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's see if that's gonna work. Okay, get the pump off. There we go. Oh my goodness. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Yeah, there we go. Throttle is 1000 RPM. You know, it's not like that in real life. No, it's not. So, okay, Elijah, we really, I'm gonna mute this guy, man. This guy. Gives 30 minutes. Okay. Okay, I don't need this right now. Honestly, we are doing this. Okay. So perfect. All right, so we are at Madison. So as I said, we just got the engine started, and once again, thank you so much, guys, for your patience. We're flying once again in PilotEdge. Hopefully, I'll get this sorted. Just a hiccup on my end. So let me try to get connected once again.
PilotEdge connected.
Okay, perfect. So we're connected. Thank you so much. And by the way, okay, oh, sorry, one second. Outlook. All right, Keith. Just so is there any coverage? So quickly, I wanted to see if there's any coverage in Dane County. So we're gonna double check that. So let's tune to 81.4.65. 124.65. 124.65. Okay. 65. Yeah, I just want to see if there's any. Okay, so there's no coverage yet. So there's probably going to be coverage as we're going to fly in. So that's totally fine. Okay, so let's continue. Let's enter. Let's clear that. Okay, perfect. So we're going to continue with the checklist because we are doing them. Okay, so good. That's good. So that started after engine start. So mixture is ground idle. So we're going to just get the mixture out. Alternators are on. Very good. So battery is charging. Lights is required. So we're going to get the position lights on. And then we'll do the taxi lights on later. So standby horizon is caged. Okay, so flap set for takeoff. Let's do that. Pitot heat on. Let's do the pitot heat. Okay, so it's not illuminated. That's good. Heat transponder. So for transponder, we're gonna go 1200 for now. Okay, and then we're gonna say, just gonna put that on for now. Okay, altimeters. For this airport, so we're gonna set altimeters to. Current weather is 2995. Let's do that. 2995. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna get the iPads out of the way, and I'm gonna get this camera out of the way. Okay, perfect. So autopilot test. Yeah. Well, let's skip the autopilot test. And for the taxi, so fuel selector is fullest tank. So yeah, let's keep it at left. Taxi light on. And parking brakes released. So let's release the parking brakes and let's do the brake test. And brake test complete. Okay, very good. All right, we're good. We're good now. Fantastic. Flight instruments, we're going to just quickly double check everything. So it's interesting that this particular Diamond doesn't have the compass here. So we're going to assume the HRS are working. So we have heading 263. 299.5860 and airdrome altitude is exactly that. 860. Well, 887 really. 887. So let me double check that we actually do have the real weather. Left the weather. Yeah, we do have the real weather. 87 and 87 299.95. Yeah, that's about it. That's right. Amazing setup. Cheers. Okay, should be good now. So Keith, just quickly, I wanted to double check that we're like, if there are any frequencies that are available for us. Otherwise, we're gonna go into the. If it's only the arrival, which is 120.7. Let's tune to arrival. Let's see if the arrival works. We should be fairly close to it. Should be fairly close to it. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna get the volume set. Stream deck. Hey, Lego Air, how's it going? Okay, let me just quickly get the volume set correctly. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna switch it to pilot client. Great. Okay, 120.7. That's gonna be our Fisk arrival. So we don't really need to announce anything at this point. And the weather here is 887, so let's tune it to go on 121.9er. 121.9er. Let's see if anyone responds to us. Madison ground, Diamond Star, November 8289 Alpha radio check. See if there's anyone here. If not, then we're just gonna use the CTAF, which is gonna be 119.3. Just so that we have to follow the rules, right? So we'll do that. 119.3. Unicom 122.95. And 1 second, guys. 1 second. We'll do 122.2 most likely for the flight service. Get your ears lowered. What do you mean ears lowered? What does that mean? What does that mean? Miller, привет. Let's do this mode 2. Show is on. Grab my coffee. Yeah, me too. I have my coffee. Okay, guys. I think we're ready to go. We're ready to go. Oh man, it's so hard to switch from Boeing to VFR. It is ridiculously hard, I gotta admit. Okay, so let's pick the runway for this departure. Oh, and by the way, let's quickly just get the flight plan going. So, flight plan. Unfortunately, I don't have the second one. So what we're gonna do is see if I can get the points. These waypoints, and I wish I can send it to the sim, so I can't. One nice thing about this G1000 unit is I can actually switch it to the MFD. So let's switch it to MFD, and now I can actually, okay, so see, I can switch the range and I can do the flight plan. Now if only I knew how to do this on the G1000. Okay, so en route, because I'm used to the touch screen, so I just had it there. Okay, so menu procedures, flight plan. Okay, so let's select the flight plan, and then okay, en route. Okay, yeah, there we go. So the first waypoint will be Prayer du Sac. So let's do that. So E. Okay, so okay. Okay, and then A. See if it's gonna find it. Where? No. Okay. Because I have this waypoint like so. No, maybe not this one. But we will need to do the next one. So I'm just gonna clear it. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, so let's do the V. It's so much, by the way, it's so much easier, so much faster to do this without the mouse. I love it. P and then E. So then Echo. And then November. Victor. Okay, so enter. And then after that, let's do that. Oh my. Okay, clear. Flight plan, okay. Enter, enter. Okay, now we wait. Now we need to do VPP. So that's Victor Papa Papa. So I want to do this properly, guys. So thanks for your patience. And VPP. And then Lima Kilo. Kilo. Okay, so enter. Okay, the next waypoint. There's just only few waypoints, but I want to make sure I have all of the waypoints there. So then that's Victor. Okay, Victor. Papa. PLK, and then we've got PGRN. So G, and then R. G, R, RN, enter. And then the next waypoint is the VP RIP. I know we're wasting fuel, that's okay. VP RIP, okay. And then the next waypoint is the final one, VP Fisk waypoint. Yes. Should have done this before the stream, by the way. But it's the first one, first stream. So tomorrow I'll do the exact same one, so I'm gonna be more prepared, of course, than this. And destination, and enter, and that's gonna be KOSH. Okay. Oh my god. I'm so bad at G1000, by the way. As I said, I only have the... I have the G500, which is the touchscreen, so I just do the touchscreen. So 1 second. How do I get... Oh, I see. That's what I gotta do. So flight plan. Come on. Okay, good. There we go. And origin. And then I go here. Okay, there we go. KOSH. Okay, there we go. So flight plan is important. So that's how you do the flight plan on these things. Okay, so runway. Let's pick 27 maybe, just for now. Okay, 27. All right, so that's good, and that's pretty much it. So I think that's good for the flight plan. Let me just switch it back to PFD. Perfect. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, we are on the CTAF right now, so we're gonna fly to Prayer du Sac, and then we're gonna fly direct afterwards. Okay, flap up, go higher altitude, do some barrel roll. No, we're gonna do an actual event in Oshkosh, okay? Yes, PilotEdge is working. So thank you guys for tuning in, and thanks for your patience. So let's get going. We are gonna go, and let me just take a look. Okay, so we got one more thing that we're gonna do, actually. Is this... I need to delete this guy right here, so clear. And then enter. Okay, perfect. That's what I gotta do. And I'm gonna decrease the range. Okay, so just quickly what we're doing. We're flying to Oshkosh with PilotEdge. This is going to be real Oshkosh controllers. So I know it's a bit boring initially, but I had to make sure that it's working, that everything's working. I had the PilotEdge connected. Thank you, by the way, PilotEdge, for coming in and fixing it for us. I truly appreciate that. So we're right here in Dane County. So we're going to taxi. Most likely we'll take runway 36. I'm going to make sure to see what the weather is. Yeah, we got 0407. So possibly, yeah, let's take runway... Yeah, let's do runway 36. We're just going to taxi straight out. And then we're going to go right here to Prairie du Sac. We're going to fly this heading. And then we're going to enter the Fisk arrival. So first waypoint will be Endeavour Bridge. And then we're going to fly the Fisk arrival all the way to Oshkosh. And we will be greeted with the controllers. So the important frequencies is the ATIS 125.9er. Then 120.7 is our approach frequency. And then the 118.5 is our tower. Once again, Oshkosh, if you don't know what that is, make sure you guys Google that, because it is one of the busiest control tower in the world. So we're gonna be flying there. All right, anyways, let's go in taxi. So we're at the main south ramp. So we're gonna taxi to runway 36. And then let's let everyone know. So that's Dane County. Dane County traffic, Diamond Star, November 8289er Alpha is at the south ramp. Taxiing to runway 36 via south ramp, Bravo and Bravo 5 for southbound departure to Oshkosh. Dane County traffic. Okay, good. Parking brakes released. We're now taxiing. There we go. So now let's get to flying. We got the takeoff flaps set. There we go. And we're now just taxiing to the runway here. And by the way, the Diamond has the caster wheel, so you have to apply the brakes in order to turn. So there we go. And yes, PilotEdge is working. PilotEdge is working. Okay, there we go. So there was some weather initially at the airport, so now it's all clear. So we don't really have any problems right now. So radar is clear. There's no precipitation. And let's see what the weather at Oshkosh is right now. Just gonna check it. Yeah, it's perfect. There was some weather earlier. I connected before, and then it was kind of bad. Okay, there it is. So we're not gonna take the threshold. We're gonna go to Bravo 6. We're gonna depart from Bravo 6. All right, there we go. Perfect. So we are flying the Diamond DA40. I do fly this plane in real life, just not the G1000 version. So G1000 version is a bit new to me, to be honest. I need to get a second MOSA display unit in order to fully enjoy it. So we are running the G500 on the Diamond that I fly, so it is a bit different workflow. So once again, thank you guys for tuning in, and enjoy the arrival to Oshkosh. It's going to be fun, I promise you that. Once we get there, you will see that we'll have the real controllers, and we're going to be talking to real people, and they will lead us all the way to Oshkosh. So we'll talk about it as we're going to get to fly there. I'm going to let you know what the procedures are. So for now, we're just aligning, and we'll basically going to just quickly do a run-up check right here. There's no one here, so let's do that. Okay. So before takeoff, so aircraft transition to the wind, parking brake. Yeah, we're not gonna set the parking brake. Okay, temperature and engine temperatures in the green. Very good. Circuit breakers are in. Doors are closed. Mixture's full rich. Okay, throttle. Let's do the throttle at 2000. Okay, we're applying full brakes. Throttle is at 2000. Okay, 2000 is set. Okay, let's do the prop cycle. So right now we're getting the oil into the governor, so making sure that everything's good. We got to do this every time we fly, especially if the airplane is cold and it's been sitting. So we have to do this. There we go. So now we're going to do the Mach check. I'm going to just check the left magneto first. And looking at the drop, so we're at roughly around 110 here. Going back to 2000 and right magneto. I'm using physical switches. Okay, so 110 and 90, perfect. The difference should be no more than 75, so that's good. And let's get throttle to idle. Okay, perfect. So now we should get the pitot tube and then low voltage indication. Perfect. There we go. Fuel pumps on. And trim flaps are checked. Okay, let's check. So we do have the... Actually, no, we don't have takeoff flaps. That's good. Good that we check. Okay, so flaps takeoff. Trim set for takeoff. And throttle is back to 1000. Fuel pumps on. And let's get the landing lights on. And we'll do the lineup. So lights are on. Transponder, we're going to set that to alt. We have the transponder 1200. Okay, so transponder set to alt, confirmed. Pitot heat as required. We don't need it. Parking base released. Approach sector runway path is cleared. And we are now ready for takeoff, guys. Thank you so much once again for tuning in. We're flying to Oshkosh. Welcome everyone, and stick around for the Oshkosh procedures. Thank you so much once again, and we're getting ready. The encounter traffic, Diamond Star and 89er Alpha, lining up runway 36 for northbound departure to Oshkosh. The encounter traffic. Okay, there we go. Line up runway to 36. Perfect. So I guess we can just get that out of the way. Perfect. All right. All right, temperature, pressure, everything's looking good. We're now getting ready for takeoff, landing up runway 36. Let's go, let's get there. All right, there we go. All right, speed on the brakes. Advancing throttle. All right, takeoff power set. There we go, just keeping that on the center line. All right, airspeed's alive. Beautiful. We're gonna rotate about 65 or so. There we go, perfect. Just gonna maintain the runway heading. We're gonna be flying at about 5,000 feet for now. So 5,000 feet, just maintain runway heading for now. All right, safe altitudes reached. Flaps up. I don't know why my flap indication flaps don't work on this, but I'm gonna double check that. Okay, flaps up. Advancing the RPMs to 2400. We're really decreasing them, so we're gonna just lower the manifold a bit and continue to climb. So as we're climbing, we're gonna go direct to Prairie du Sac. And then we're gonna go direct to the first waypoint. Oh, there we go. Oh. Gonna watch that climb. We're gonna pitch for VY. There it is. So this funny thing is, even on this diamond, the stall horn is very sensitive. That's really cool. So now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna tune into the approach frequency right away, because we're still pretty far. So okay, so 120.7, 120.7. We're far from us. So it's really cool how PilotEdge actually simulates the signal degradation. So for now, we're gonna just lower it down up for a bit, because we're pretty far, but it is so awesome. Yeah, there's no departure, like there's no coverage here, because we're only flying the event So this is just the event. They're not staffing the other airports, unfortunately, which is fine, which is totally fine. Really cool. Now stick around because we're gonna do some fun. So it's our frequency is 1266. All right, Adam. Good to see you, man. You're gonna miss the fun part. Okay, so we're just... Actually, you know what? Let's continue flying. Let's just fly at 3,000 feet. So we'll fly at 3,000 feet. So I'm going to engage the EP. Yeah, autopilot doesn't work for now. Okay, so let's engage the EP. So we're going to maintain the altitude. Blue and orange bearing and go to tower now 126.6. So we just departed. The Madison County Airport. So we're just flying to Prairie du Sac for now, and then we're gonna go direct to the first waypoint of the arrival. That's in Davier Bridge. And while we're flying, we're gonna quickly do a briefing of what exactly we're gonna do. We're just gonna listen to the approach, see what's going on. The blue stuff's now over Fisk, nice rock. You can go to tower now 118.5. The white and red stuff's now over Fisk, make a right turn, join the east-west road for the white and red stuff. Okay, so let's tune into ATC 125 decimal 9. Right turn now, join the east-west road. No. Okay, let's see what the weather is. Yeah, I think we don't really have much of a weather margins here, so we'll probably keep it maybe at 3,000 or 3,500. Let's climb to 3,500. Might as well. Okay, let's do that. All right. Oh, it's like 1 a.m. Okay, yeah, you can watch the replay. Yeah, let's adjust the heading to... We need to do 111. Or maybe even 2901. 2901, let's say 2901. Or, you know what? Let's go direct. Yeah, I'm gonna go direct to Victor Papa Echo Victor, and we'll just go nav mode. Yeah, GPS mode. Okay, 3,500. There we go. By the way, yeah, we'll have to do the... Just double check the climb. Okay, so fuel pumps off. Yeah, we'll have to do the landing lights off, taxi light off. And let's now set for the cruise. Everybody inbound to Oshkosh on the Fisk arrival, 1,890 knots, beyond able 90 knots, 2,300 and 135 knots. Okay, I'm not sure why it's not following the nav on the heading, so let's just correct it. So it should be following the nav and the GPS. Okay. That's fine. We'll just manually fly it for now. We'll manually fly it. Yeah, that's the cool part, is that you have to be really busy. It's really busy. Okay, so 22.
White and red Cessna about a mile south of Fisk, rocket wing.
And we'll have to adjust the fuel flow to about 8.5.
Nice rock for the white and red Cessna. Continue following the railroad tracks. We're right down on runway 27. White and red Cessna over Fisk. You can monitor tower now 118.5.
Okay, so we should be flying this. So let's see. Okay, yeah, there we go. Perfect. Now it's flying. Now it's flying it appropriately. So we'll adjust the manifold 23. 23. By the way, these are real controllers from Oshkosh. This is a really cool part. Really cool thing about it. 23, 22. Okay. All right. So now that we're cruising at around 30, yeah, we should be at 3,500. Jeez. There we go. There's the alt mode.
Everybody inbound to Oshkosh, half mile spacing, 1,890 knots. John Abel, 90 knots, 2,335 knots, half mile spacing. Currently doing the Green Lake transition.
Green Lake transition, okay. Yeah, so let's talk about this. Okay, so we just departed. We're going direct to Endeavour Bridge, and that's where we're going to start the procedure. And then we're going to go into Parkway Lake, Green Lake, Ripon, and then under Fisk. They'll give us either runway 27, or they're gonna give us like 36 left or 36 right. It really depends on the controllers, so that's really cool. It's up to their discretion. So what we're following are these charts right here. So that's runway 29, that's runway 9, and then that's runway 27. Hopefully we'll get to 27 because that's a beautiful one to follow. So let's see how that's gonna play out.
The white and blue Cessna, you can launch your tower now 118.5.
Okay, vertical speed up.
The white and blue Cherokee.
The call sign, I have the November 89er, it's 8289er Alpha, 8289er Alpha. So exact same one as you see here. Oh, jeez. This autopilot is crazy.
Beyond able 90 knots, 2,335 knots. Beyond able to maintain half mile spacing, breakout, try again. Currently doing the Green Lake transition. Green Lake transition.
Okay, enough.
Make sure you do half mile spacing for their aircraft inbound on Fisk following the railroad tracks.
35. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now let's listen to ATIS.
7. Lock clear down on 128.75 as you taxi. And be listening and ready to go upon reaching the runway. All pilots must set their simulators to VFR weather conditions with all wind. Oshkosh units information. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky clear. Altimeter 29er, 9er 2. VFR arrival and departure procedures in effect. Arriving runway 27, runway 36 left, and runway 36 right. Pages 20 or 22 of the notice. Departing runway 27. Aircraft inbound for the Fisk arrival. Proceed to Green Lake to join the Fisk arrival. Aircraft arriving must be familiar with runway exit procedures. Refer to the bottom of pages 20 or 22 for your specific runway.
Okay, so we have Green Lake transition. We can actually go to Green Lake right away. So we'll do that.
Shall follow the flight then. They'll guide you back to the runway for COSH. Pilots wishing to taxi the parking shall follow the flying lane until they see signage for parking. All Oshkosh departures refer to the departure features on page 23 of the notice. Allow the designated parking area and follow the flight into runway 27. Monitor tower on 1bay.75 as you taxi, and be listening and ready to go upon reaching the runway. All pilots must set their simulators to VFR weather conditions. All wind. Oshkosh News information. Wind call. Visibility 10. Sky clear.
Let's
altimeter
activate.
Downer 2. VFR arrival and departure procedures in effect. Arriving runway 27, runway 36 left, and runway 36 right. Pages 20 or 22 of the notice. Departing runway 27. Aircraft inbound for the Fisk arrival. Proceed to Green Lake. Join the 6.6. Everybody inbound to Fisk, half mile spacing, 1,890 knots. If you're unable, 90 knots, 2,300 and 135 knots. During the Green Lake transition, if you're unable to maintain half mile spacing with the aircraft in front, break out, try again, go back to Green Lake and rejoin the procedure there.
Okay, so we have to maintain 90 knots, very important. So we will slow down to 90 knots at that point. And for the Fisk arrival, just looking at it. Okay, 90 knots.
Everybody inbound to Oshkosh on the Fisk arrival, 1,890 knots.
Okay, so 1,800.
Spacing with the aircraft in front of you.
So let's,
If you're unable, 90 knots, 2,300, 135 knots.
Let's now go to 1,800.
White and black Cessna, half mile south of Fisk, rocker wings.
Okay, the VNAV down.
Nice rock for the white and black Cessna. Continue following the railroad tracks for the right downwind, runway 27.
Where's down? Okay, so we're gonna now maintain, we're gonna go to 1,800 and we will maintain
White and black
90 knots
over
for
Fisk,
this,
monitor tower now,
for this arrival. So
118.5.
once we get to the Green Lake, we'll have to be at 1,800 and so we'll maintain 90 knots. Jet rating VATSIM. This is, guys, this is not VATSIM, this is PilotEdge. This is a serious network. So it's a lot, so these are real controllers right now, real Oshkosh controllers. So this is not VATSIM. This is a very proper way of doing an event like that. So
Currently on the Green Lake transition, half mile spacing,
and yeah, I do have the rating in the real life, yes.
Unable 90 knots, 2,300, 135 knots.
So just so you know, this is not
Cessna,
VATSIM.
half mile south of Fisk, rock your wing. White and blue Cessna, half mile south of Fisk, rock your wing.
That's the G1000, that's correct.
Nice rock there for the white and blue Cessna. You can continue following the railroad tracks for the right downwind, runway 27.
All right, so we're gonna try to see if we're gonna get runway 27. So there it is. There's runway 27. Hopefully, that's a really cool one to arrive at. So we will.
The white and blue Cessna overhead specs, Beacon Monitor Tower 118.5. Welcome to the show.
Okay, there's the. Okay, we have about 10 minutes until we reach there. And yeah, we can probably just go a bit faster and then we'll slow down to 90 knots. Just go a bit faster there.
Everybody inbound to Oshkosh on the Fisk arrival, 1,890 knots, half mile spacing with the aircraft in front. If you're unable, 90 knots, 2,300, 135 knots. If you cannot maintain half mile spacing, break out to the left and rejoin the Fisk arrival at Green Lake, currently on the Green Lake transition.
Okay, Elijah, if you're not going to be nice, You will be timed out again.
Nice rock for the purple white Cessna. You make a right turn. Right turn, join the east-west road.
And
For the purple
you
white
mentioned the
Cessna.
checklist again.
Left base,
I will
runway
time you
36.
out for the whole stream. I'm sorry. You have to do this. It's the last warning.
Purple white Cessna, nice job. I'm sorry, monitor
You mentioned
tower,
checklist again.
126.6.
You will be
Welcome to the show.
hidden. Like you will be banned. I'm not kidding. $120. Because we are doing that. Okay, 120. $1,800. Okay, good. All right, so we're almost there. So we're gonna transition through the lake. So that's 16 miles out. So we're 8 minutes. And once we get to the lake, I will slow down to 90 knots. So we're about 120 right now. 50Q 36, can you ask for 27? Oh, really? They will? They will? I don't think you can chat. You can respond to them, right? So I think you have to actually just.
Everybody inbound to Oshkosh, half mile spacing, 1,890 knots. If you're unable 90 knots, 2,300 and 135 knots. Half mile spacing, following the aircraft in front, following the tracks inbound. Green Lake transition. The
Oh.
black and white Baron, half mile south of Fisk, rock your wing. Nice rock for the black and white Baron.
Oh yeah, I
Continue following
see the
road tracks
traffic
for the,
now.
Baron for right downwind runway 27.
Yeah, it's so cool that you actually see the traffic.
The black and white Baron, you can monitor tower now.
It's so cool. Look at that. Look at that. You actually see the traffic here. You see the traffic. Really cool. So we're gonna follow this aircraft right here.
Everybody inbound to Oshkosh, half mile spacing, 90 knots, 1,800.
There we
Unable
go.
to maintain half mile spacing, break out, rejoin the procedure at Green Lake. Currently doing Green Lake
Yeah,
transition.
there's the
90
traffic.
knots, 1,800. Unable 90 knots, 2,300 and 135 knots.
I gotta watch my airspeed. Yeah, you rock your wings. That's right. You rock your wings. You'll see me doing it. Okay, 1,800. It's a non-radio acknowledgement. Yes. Okay, so there's 90 knots. There we go. We're coming to Oshkosh, guys. This
Currently
is so
doing the
cool.
Green Lake transition.
Move iPad,
Green Lake
yeah,
transition,
iPad,
inbound to
iPad
Oshkosh,
soft,
Fisk,
iPad
level
soft.
1,800,
Yeah, remind me
90
to,
knots.
please remind me in the chat to remove the
An orange
iPad
banana,
if it's
half
still
mile
on.
south of Fisk, rock your wing.
All right, we're getting you guys to Oshkosh. Thanks for tuning in,
Nice
flying the
rock for
Diamond
Windward Finance,
DA40.
make a right turn,
And
right
there we
turn,
go,
join the east-west
slowing down
road
to
for
90
left
knots.
base, runway
We're almost
36.
there. So we need to make sure to provide the appropriate separation, so about
Right,
half a mile
orange
separation.
Bonanza, you can monitor tower on 126.6.
And
Welcome
there's
to
the,
the show.
there's the traffic right there. So we are doing 90 knots now.
Already inbound to Oshkosh, Green Lake transition, 1,890 knots, half mile spacing. Unable 90 knots, 2,300, 135 knots. You're unable to maintain half mile spacing, break out and rejoin the procedure. Currently doing the Green Lake transition.
There we go, approaching Green Lake. And 90 knots.
The white and black aircraft coming up to Fisk, 3 Mike Bravo, rock your wing. Nice rock, nice rock. Continue following those railroad tracks for the right downwind runway 27. With 3 Mike Bravo, you can monitor tower 118.5. Welcome to the show. Everybody needs to be
Wow, so much traffic. Look at that. Look at all these planes. Oh my goodness.
They should be half-mile spacing, 1,800. If you're unable, 1,800. I'm sorry, if you're
Gotta
unable,
make sure
90 knots.
we gotta make
90
sure
knots.
to have a proper spacing for this.
2,300 and 135 knots. Half-mile spacing with aircraft in front. If you cannot maintain half-mile spacing, break out, rejoin the procedure. Currently doing the Green Lake transition inbound to Oshkosh.
Okay, I want to see the sweet spot for the manifold so that we maintain 90 knots.
The red and white Otter, half-mile south of Fisk, rock your wings. Nice rock. Continue following the railroad tracks for the right downwind runway 27. Now that's a beaver. Oh, I apologize.
We just need to, we just need to make sure that you have a visual separation. So just maintain visual separation. That's.
And the runway beaver overhead, you can monitor tower on 118.5. Welcome to the show. The white and red Cherokee, half-mile south of Fisk, rock your wings.
So we'll have to
Nice job on the rock.
fit
The white and red
ourselves in
Cherokee.
through
Make a right
here.
turn now for the white and red Cherokee and join the east-west road for the left base runway 36. The orange and black beaver over Fisk, rock your wings. Orange and black beaver, nice job. Continue following the railroad tracks for the right down runway 27. The white and red Cherokee, monitor tower now 126.6. And see the yellow black carbon cub. I want you to continue following the railroad tracks for the yellow black carbon cub for right down runway 2. And the green and white Cirrus. Green white Cirrus, half-mile south of Fisk. Make a right turn now. Right turn now, join the east-west road for the green and white Cirrus.
No, there's no air in there. Turn now.
Silver Cirrus, half-mile south of Fisk, rock your wings. Green and white Cirrus, you come on to tower 126.6. The red and silver Cirrus, make a right turn now for the red and silver Cirrus. Make a left base runway 36 for the red and silver Cirrus. The orange and black and yellow and black carbon cub, you can monitor tower on 118.5 if you're going runway 27. The red and silver Cirrus, you can monitor tower 126.6. Welcome to the show. Everybody inbound from Fort Fisk on the Oshkosh arrival, 1,890 knots. If you're unable 90 knots, 2,300 and 135 knots. Half-mile spacing with aircraft you're following.
No, this is not, guys. This is not VATSIM. This is PilotEdge, and we're doing it with real Oshkosh controllers. These are real Oshkosh controllers. This is a special event, so thanks for tuning in. And just so you know, this is not VATSIM, and yeah, they can see that you rock your wings. They see you visually, so they see you. We'll rock our wings too, so you'll see how that works. All right, we're approaching the Green Lake transition.
Red and white Piper, half-mile south of Fisk, rock your wings. Nice rock. Continue following the railroad tracks for the right down, runway 27 for the red and white Piper. Red and white Piper, you can monitor tower on 118.5. Welcome to the show. Everybody inbound to Oshkosh on the Fisk arrival, 1,890 knots. If you're unable 90 knots, 2,300 and 135 knots. Half-mile spacing. If you're unable to maintain half-mile spacing, break out and rejoin the procedure at Green Lake. Currently doing the Green Lake transition inbound to Oshkosh.
Here we're doing Green Lake transition. There we go. So let's see. I just want to see if I can see other traffic here. Let's see. I'll quickly take a look at the settings. Yeah, we can see the traffic every 5 miles. So there we go. We just entered. So we'll just monitor everyone on the conflicting turns, making sure that we don't have any conflicts there. 87 1207. Okay. All right, here we go. Joining the Green Lake transition now. Let's see if I can see anyone else. Like, I see them on the radar, I just don't
Everybody inbound to Oshkosh, 1,890 knots.
don't see them
Half
yet.
mile space with aircraft you're following. If you're unable, 90 knots, 2,300, 135 knots.
Okay, for you guys
The Black and
requesting,
Peak Duke about a mile south of Fisk, rocket wings.
if you're
Black and Pink Duke, nice job. Make a right turn
requesting,
during the east
like, I'll have the
Black and Pink
courses
Duke.
soon for you guys, just so you know.
The red twin Cessna, half mile south of Fisk, rocket wing.
Oh yeah, there it is. There's the traffic. There we go.
Nice rock for the twin Cessna. Continue following the railroad tracks for the right downwind, runway 27.
There we go.
Black and Pink Duke, Commander Tower 126.6. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, he's gonna have to maintain that separation with me. Yeah, there he is. He's really close though. Very close. But I have
Make
right
sure
away.
you're half mile spacing with aircraft you're following. If you're unable to maintain half mile spacing, break out, rejoin the procedure. Half mile spacing 1,890 knots. If you're unable 90 knots, 2,300 and 135 knots. Blue and orange Baron, make a right turn now for the blue and orange Baron.
There we go.
Join the east-west road for the left base, runway 36. Nice job for the blue and orange Baron. You come out to tower 126.6. Welcome to the show.
Okay, there's the green lake. Okay, we're now entered the Oshkosh pattern at Green Lake. And just flying along. Have Geek 6, yeah, I'll let you know later.
Everybody inbound to Oshkosh on the Cisco Rebel. Green Lake transition, 1,890 knots, half mile spacing. Down April 90 knots, 2,300,
Okay, let's see.
135 knots.
I know this
Down able to
these
maintain
two of
half
these
mile
guys are
space
close
with
to me, but I don't see
aircraft
them
following on the
anymore.
railroad tracks. Make a left
That's
turn
fine.
out and rejoin the procedure. Currently doing the Green Lake transition. Green Lake transition.
Yeah, there's an aircraft right there. Yeah, it's about half a mile, really. But he's faster, so he's flying a bit faster. So we're doing 90 knots at 1800, so he's doing
White Cessna,
2,300.
Mile south of Fisk, rocket wing. Nice rock for the White Cessna. Continue following the railroad tracks for the right down, runway 27.
Yeah, they're responding with the silent.
Black,
Yeah,
long, easy mile south of Fisk, rocket wing.
yeah, because it's so busy, because this is the busiest arrival. No one's responding, so you gotta.
Nice rock, make a right turn, join the east-west road for the black long easy.
You gotta just acknowledge with the wing rock.
White Cessna that's going to 27, English Monitor Tower 118.5, welcome to the show. Thanks. Black long easy, you come Monitor Tower 126.6. Everybody inbound to Oshkosh should be half mile spacing, 1,890 knots.
There we go, 90 knots at 1,800. Yeah, let's get the lights on just so that everyone can see us. So lights are on.
Red and blue Cherokee, coming up on a half mile south of Fisk, rock your wings. Nice rock for the white and blue Cherokee. Continue following the railroad tracks for the right downwind, runway 27. White and blue
AirVenture.
Cherokee
That's
over
right.
at Fisk. He commands
This is
tower
not,
118.5.
guys,
Welcome
this
to
is
the show.
not VATSIM. This is PilotEdge. We're flying to Oshkosh via the SimVenture 2026. Maintaining 90 knots, 1,800.
Everybody inbound to Oshkosh Green Lake transition,
arrival.
1,890 knots. If you're unable, 90 knots, 2,300, 135 knots. Half mile
There we go.
spacing with the aircraft you're following. If you're unable to maintain the half mile spacing, break out, try again. Currently doing the Green Lake transition.
Yeah, there we go. Oh,
Light
nice.
Cozy, mile south of
Got
Fisk, rocket
PilotEdge
wing.
with us. Nice.
Nice rock, make a right turn. Right turn, join the east-west road for the left base, runway 36.
Oh man, I'm still chickening out flying here in real life. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Like, cozy going to 360,
you gotta fly with someone here, so that you watch everything.
The white Cessna coming up on a mile south of Fisk, rock your wings.
All right, there we go. Yeah, we got to make sure everything's just.
White Cessna, a mile south of Fisk, rock your wings.
Here we're approaching the Ripon,
and rock from the white Cessna. Continue following the railroad tracks for the right downwind, runway 27.
And after Ripon, we'll join the Fisk, and then they'll assign us the runway. So obviously, we really want the 27, obviously, but if anything, we'll do the other ones.
White Cessna overhead.
Most likely 36 left, 36 right.
118.5. Welcome to the show.
And yes, the PilotEdge themselves are here. Awesome. The stars of the show. And we have the real controllers from Oshkosh right here with us. I still don't know how you guys managed to get them to do this. It's really cool.
1,890 knots.
This is the best training tool ever. As I've been saying, the PilotEdge is just incredible.
If you're unable 90 knots, 2,300 and 135 knots.
You could you really need to be on your toes with this and follow the real world procedures, but that's where you get the ultimate realism and ultimate experience.
White and brown Cessna coming up on a mile south of Fisk, rock your wings.
Yeah, I think I'll need to probably maintain
nice rock on the white and brown Cessna.
18.7.
Continue following the railroad tracks for the right down, runway 27. Blue and white Baron, a mile south of Fisk, rock your wings. Blue and white Baron, start a right turn now for the blue and white Baron. You're going to join the east-west road for the left base, runway 36.
Yeah, I need to quickly fix this.
My white and brown Cessna, you can monitor tower 118.5. Welcome to the show. Blue and white Baron,
okay,
you can go to tower now 126.6. Welcome to the show.
Okay, now we're following this road right here for this arrival. There we go. There's the road. We'll just follow the road now.
The Diamond, half mile south of Fisk, the silver one, rock your wings.
Yeah, we're not the silver one.
Nice rock for the Diamond. Continue following that the railroad tracks for the Diamond for the right down runway 27. And the silver Diamond overhead, Fisk, monitor tower 118.5. Welcome to the show.
Gotta watch the speed.
White and blue Cherokee, mile south of Fisk, rock your wings. Nice rock for the white and blue Cherokee. Make a right turn now for the east-west road and join the left base, runway 36 for the white and blue Cherokee.
$90 knots, there we go. So much pressure. No man, okay, we're gonna maintain 90 knots.
And the white and blue Cherokee, you can monitor tower 126.6. Welcome to the show. Thank you. White and blue Cherokee, mile south of Fisk, rock your wings. Nice rock on the white and blue Cherokee. Start slowing down now. Continue following the railroad tracks for the right down runway 27. The white and blue Cherokee overhead Fisk, you can monitor tower on 118.5. Welcome to the show.
This 118.5 is for the runway 27 and the other frequencies for the, it's 126. This is the most 6. Yeah, that's for the other runway.
Everybody inbound to Oshkosh, currently on the Green Lake transition. Half-mile spacing, 90 knots and 1,800. Ground able 90 knots, 2,300 and 135 knots. Make sure you're half-mile spacing with the aircraft in front of you. Ground able to maintain half-mile spacing, breakout, rejoin the procedure at Green Lake transition.
Yeah, I think we're good for spacing. Yeah, have good spacing. No one is in front of us, so we do have a right of way in this case. So that's good. So we're approaching the Fisk arrival now. So we're going to be expected to rock the wings.
Gray, Beaver, half-mile south of Fisk, rock your wings.
Okay, so we're right after. Let's see what runway he's going to get.
Nice rock on the Beaver. Continue following the railroad tracks for the right downwind runway 27.
Yeah, we're probably going to go. We're not going to get 27. I don't think so. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you guys got to try PilotEdge. Let me know. I do have a good code for 10 hours, but I don't have the code on me right now. Just message me on Instagram if you want to get the free 10 hours on it. Yeah, let me just adjust the settings. Yeah, I gotta get the PilotEdge command going. All right, there we go. So 90 knots. So we're next with a wing rock. I think we're gonna plant for 3.
With the blue-orange Baron that just came off of Oshkosh southbound, you're kind of in the arrival corridor at 1,405 Charlie Mike. Make sure you're north of Rush Lake.
Oh yeah, I think that's the one on the left of me. Interesting. Okay. Okay, let's anticipate 36 left in this case. Or 36 right. Yeah, the ultralight right is pretty cool. So the event is going to happen tomorrow and on Sunday. So you still have time to get your PilotEdge account and fly this. I'll do a debrief. I'll explain exactly what I did. So
everybody inbound to Oshkosh, Green Lake transition, 1,890 knots. Half-mile spacing with the aircraft you're following. If you're unable to maintain half-mile spacing, break out, try again. If you're unable, 90 knots. Go up to 2,300, 135 knots. Green Lake transition inbound.
Okay, there we go. We're next to rock the wings.
White and blue with Diamond, half-mile south of Fisk, rock your wings. White and blue Diamond, half-mile south of Fisk, rock your wings. Nice rock there on the white and blue Diamond. Continue following the railroad tracks for the right downwind runway 27.
Oh, nice. 27. Excellent. Okay, 27. Perfect. Continue following the railroad tracks. Okay, there's the railroad track.
Make sure you're half-mile spacing on the Fisk arrival. Half-mile with the traffic you're following, unless you're
there's
at flight.
Okay, there's the railroad track, so we're gonna follow the railroad track.
The two Cessnas coming up to Fisk about a mile south of your flight. Negative. Just so you know, that's a little close, but we'll be able to work it out. The red and white Cessna, half-mile south of Fisk, rock your wings. Red and white Cessna, half-mile south of Fisk, rock your wings.
All right, there's the airport, so we're following the railroad tracks. We're gonna break out
the white and green
at the
Cessna,
gravel pit.
so the first one's not listening to me, so why don't you make a right turn for the white and green Cessna, Make a right turn, join the east-west road. for
So the
lighting
gravel
green
pit.
Cessna.
So we basically have to go to the gravel pit before the gravel pit and then join the right downwind for runway
Lighting
27.
green Cessna, make for the left base, runway 36, just follow the east-west road. You can launch a tower 126.6.
There's the gravel pit in sight. Kilo 185 for the tower. And we're almost there, guys. Almost there. There's the gravel pit.
Railroad tracks.
And everybody inbound to Fisk should be half
Did he-
mile
did-
spacing. Half
did
mile
he
spacing. If
help
you're
us off
unable
to the-
maintain
to the
half
tower
mile
and should-
spacing, break out and rejoin the
I
procedure. 90 knots at
Don't believe he
1,800.
broke us off to the tower yet. So I mean, help us off to the tower. So let's see. Yeah, well,
On the downwind. We are landing runway 27 and are after the green dot.
after the green dot, okay. Yeah, we're help off to the tower now.
Diamond on downwind, start your descent and be advised you are in a little bit tight. You need to be about a mile north of your position, just but start your descent now.
Okay.
Okay, the diamond on the downwind, yeah, I need you pushing those down and you just start that descent for me. We're going to be turning you here in just a moment.
There we go. We missed that, but that's okay. They'll tell us when to
For
turn.
the diamond on the downwind, it's one turn to final. Just keep a nice swooping turn all the way around to the orange dot. At or after the green dot, runway 27, clear land.
500.
Orange dot. Oh man, this is crazy. I don't think I can make the orange dot. Yeah, after the green dot. Yeah.
And for the diamond, once you get on the deck and get it settled, right or left turn in the grass. That
Okay.
was a beautiful job. That was picture perfect. Very well done.
Oh, fantastic. Well, wow. So I guess it's this dot.
Cessna on the downwind, start your descent.
Oh wow, that was crazy. There we go. Alright, so we just gotta get out of here.
Cessna on downwind, turn base. And Cessna on base, aim for the orange dot, runway 27, at or after the green dot, clear to land. Welcome to the show.
Okay, I'm curious if I need to hop off to the ground, but that's okay. I guess we made it. So I've never done this before. Okay, there we go.
And for this Cessna, tighten it up, crank it around. You're not landing on the orange dot, you're just aiming for the orange dot. You're landing
aiming.
after the green dot.
After the green
So
dot, okay.
Keep it cranking and tighten it up for me.
That's what I did, by the way, so that's good. Okay, so I need to... Right turn on the grass immediately. Okay, So, are we doing the... do we need to hop off to the ground now? It's funny how it has a section for Canadian pilots. Get off the runway, SAP. Okay, good. It's what you want to do. Okay, got it. So we're just
The runway Cessna right or left turn into the grass. Follow the flagman. Nice job.
yeah. Okay. Let's go to the show. Backtrack on the runway. Oh, really? No, I don't think so. I don't think... That'd be hilarious if I had to. Okay, I don't know if there's a ground frequency, so I guess... yeah, like make the U-turn. But I think it was alright. Are you using our notice or real notice? I'm using the real notice. So, do I need to turn to the ground frequency, by the way? Or no? I guess I'll just follow these guys. Yeah, I'm using the real notice. So I assume I'm just following what the ground guys are telling me. Okay, I think we did this without. So once again, this was a test run. You need to be using our notice. Okay, see, I'm already screwing up, so that's okay. So the tune into center. Yeah, so I'll study the emergency procedure. You're making a lot of important information. You're missing a lot of important information. Okay, got it. Okay. So, just a quick question: Am I supposed to turn to the ground? As this once again, this was more of a rehearsal for me, because tomorrow I'll be doing, the actual recording. But
Skylane, turn downwind now. Skylane just up there over the Gorifel pits. Turn downwind and start your descent for me, please.
you're gonna have to tell me because you're doing fine because it's the same procedure, but these questions you have answered in our notice. Okay, got it. Will do. There's no ground control. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought too. So basically, one thing. So we'll debrief. I'll let you know what I did wrong. And by the way, I do notice that there's like a little bit of a performance hawk, but I try to follow the flagman. Okay. To the departure runway. Oh, okay. Oh, so it goes to departure. But what if I want to park? Because this is just the first version, because tomorrow I'll be doing an actual, like multiple round trips. So we'll actually start from Oshkosh and then we'll depart, and then fly the procedure multiple times. So I guess we could park somewhere here, no? Maybe.
Big Ford inbound over Miller's Bay.
Because we also want to walk around. Okay, there's a sign. There's a sign that says parking. Excellent. Okay, good. We'll just
touch down right or left.
If you want to park. Yeah, I see the sign. Yeah, I see the sign.
Quarter mile out, please. I'll go, Big Ford. RV just coming up on the gravel pit. Start your downwind.
Here comes another one. Okay, roger. All right, there it is. Okay, you guys gotta be easy on me, okay? All right, I think we can park here, right? So I guess just trying to find a spot. A nice spot.
RV on downwind turn base. We're aiming for
Good for a little pattern work. No, this is Oshkosh, man. It's like not your standard pattern. I had to like dive down, do some maneuvers there. Okay, yeah, we'll just park here. I can't imagine stress you'd feel in real life. Oh man, exactly. So this is the cool thing. Like PilotEdge gives you that level of stress that you feel in real life. Like VATSIM doesn't do that. PilotEdge does. Like you have to really know your stuff. See, like I thought that I'm just gonna wing it, Nuh-uh, that's not the case, okay?
RV, keep it cranking in for the orange dot. You're not landing the orange dot. After the green, you are clear to land.
Okay, you've been switched to tower. You haven't, it's been missed. Okay, yeah.
Hands on down.
One thing debrief is after you should have always been switched to tower. Okay, yeah. I didn't hear it. So that's why I was just maintaining, you know.
And Bonanza, keep cranking it around. You're going to aim for the orange dot. Runway 27 at her.
Oh man, look at that grass. Oh my. That's why I love the 2020 where it truly does this.
Day 4, runway 27 at her after the orange dot.
Oh, another thing that I didn't do, and now I get so I didn't do the prop full and mixture rich, of course, but that's fine. You know, it happens sometimes. So I do my gumps check. So a lot of these things we're just gonna talk about right now, but for now we're just gonna shut down, right? So parking brakes locked. Yeah, let's do the check. Maybe you know, Elijah was right. We do need to not forget about checklists. But just I think checklists right now are not so important at this time because, you know, I'm still trying to get used to it. Okay, so let's do that transponder. We'll do standby. Lights are off. Flaps are up. Yeah, flaps are up. We've got the fuel pumps off. So let's park. Parking brake set. Engine instrument checked. Okay, good. Avionics master is off.
Big Ford, nice job. Right or left turn.
Okay, throttle at 1000. Okay, ignition.
Okay, bring it back to the east, heading 090.
Okay, let's quickly just. Ignition checks complete, and let's shut it down. Oh yes. Okay. That was awesome. Okay, so let's now debrief because this was pretty cool. I'm actually quite happy that I didn't butcher it that much, but there are certain things that I will do tomorrow, and we are going to be flying this event tomorrow as well. We're going to be streaming it. I'll talk about it in Instagram as well. Like, I'm going to have a better advertisement about it, and also probably do a reel after this. So yeah, we survived. That's the most important thing. So let's go into the briefing, and I think there's certain things that I'm going to do tomorrow differently. So first of all, we took off from Dane County, and by the way, huge thank you to PilotEdge for helping me out with an issue. So I just had a sign-in issue that they like immediately helped me out, which was phenomenal. So thank you guys. So yeah, we were here at the south ramp. I spent a bit more time prepping. I think for the tomorrow stream, I'm gonna probably spawn somewhere here already. I'm gonna do some reading for the official AirVenture documentation and notice. So this is the original notice that I'm using, the real world one, but of course I'm gonna use the AirVenture one. So we departed right here out of the runway 36. Just kind of flew a little bit of a cross country. I wanted to go to Puerto Sac, but then, you know, I spent a bit more time kind of fiddling with the G1000. So we went direct to Green Lake, maintained 90 knots. We did the first wing rock right here. Excuse me. So as you know, if you noticed, pilots don't do read back. So this is exactly what, you know, what I didn't do and the others didn't do. So we just rocked the wings to acknowledge. So here we rocked it once. They didn't see us rock, so I guess I had to do. Yes, I'm gonna read the AirVenture notice. Minor tweaks. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna read that. And thanks, Britano. Thank you, by the way, for following. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. And yeah, so I should have switched to tower immediately from here. I just didn't hear it. I was kind of, you know, looking at the railroad tracks and kind of thinking, and this is where I didn't do my gumps check. But what? And then I was thinking about the orange dot. So he said aim for the orange dot, and then it's the dot after. So we were after the green dot, right? So because we did the runway 27. Let me just see. Okay, runway 27. Yeah, so it was the white dot. So we landed at the white dot, and we did a good job there. And we're aiming at the orange dot, and this was sort of like a crazy turn. One thing that you're not supposed to do is you're not supposed to really turn at about 65 knots. You always have to maintain 70 knots or even 80 knots. That's much better, right? Because you're risking a stalling. But it's a simulator, and you know, I wanted to make a nice video, so you know, we did that. And yeah, so there's no ground control. That's what we would have realized. So we just kind of, you know, went around. So next time I'm gonna spawn from the grass, and then we'll do some. Tomorrow we'll do one after the another. We'll do departures, and then we'll do the Fisk arrivals. We're gonna go into the Green Lake after we depart, and then we'll do like the sort of these round trips and have some fun. So yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. By the way, today we were testing this G1000 panel. It's new. I just got it from Moza. And of course the Wing Flex autopilot, which I couldn't get to work with the Diamond, not yet. So, you know, but anyways, this G1000 panel is pretty cool. I'm gonna give you guys the Twitch guys too, so you could see. Okay, so Britano says next time turn a fly base at the number 27, dog left over 23. Okay, got it. And then it's easier to final order. Perfect. That will line you up perfectly. An orange dot to land you on the green dot. Perfect. Okay, so turn to flight base at number 27. Okay, cool. That's good to know. At numbers 27, so base turn, and that's going to be a less tighter turn. Okay, great. Honestly, I was already preparing for that go around. so thanks so much, Britano. Appreciate it. And yeah. And by the way, we've got some new followers on Twitch and some subscribers on YouTube. That's truly appreciate that. Yeah, once again, I think this is my second time. The only time I did this arrival was when I did it with VATSIM 2 years ago. So that was my first time. And head tracking, I think I should be using head tracking, to be honest, because you know, there's a little bit of a FPS issue that I noticed here. But I think it's because of all the other traffic, you know, in the sim injection. So I'm going to try to see what's there, because right now my terrain T-lot is at 58 and object level of details of 49. And we still have a little bit of a... Actually, you know, it's better now. It's better now. So I'm just thinking what's going to be for the head tracking. Yeah, and then there's the other traffic. These are all PilotEdge pilots. So once again... These were real Oshkosh controllers, which is really freaking amazing. So make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, because I'm gonna put that promo code for PilotEdge there, so you guys can try it. It's gonna be free for 10 hours, so you can try this event. There is a scenery that comes with this event, which is really nice. The scenery right here, you know, that we can actually walk around. And maybe tomorrow we'll walk, but for some reason I can't walk right now because my keybinds are not set for walking, so I'm just gonna stand and look at it. But yeah, there's lots and lots of tents in, you know, this is like the biggest, if you don't know what Oshkosh is, it's the biggest general aviation convention in the world. The control tower at Oshkosh is the busiest in the world for a week. I've been here once, as I said, with my dad. I came here like as a camper, so geez, it was like more than maybe 13 years ago, 15 years ago last time I was at Oshkosh. And as you know, I fly this plane in real life, not this variant, but the G500 version. And oh nice, Britannia says I will be controlling a Fisk tomorrow at the beginning, and nice to hear my friends controlling in here. That's awesome. That's perfect. Oh, Britannia, are you a controller at Oshkosh? That is awesome. Is this Roblox? You guys serious? If you walk away, people will steal. It's in the cap. No, I don't think they'll steal it from here. No, I don't think. Oh, you are. That's incredible. Thank you so much for what you do. You know, so cool to see the real air traffic controllers here and saying hello. I truly appreciate you guys tuning in. And oh, cool. This will be my 10th time to control at the show. That's awesome. Wow. That's incredible. That is incredible. I used this to warm up to get ready for the show. Excellent. Oh man, now I really want to fly to Oshkosh myself. Maybe after this weekend, I'll think about it, and perhaps yeah, I might not get the Diamond for this flight, but maybe I'll fly with someone or get someone to, yeah, to see if they're going, and then just fly with them. Anyways, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And once again, Britanno, thank you so much for following, and thank you for stopping by, of course. And I'm so grateful that to meet you, and as one of the controllers, real controllers at Oshkosh. That's real, so cool. All right, so tomorrow's stream, let's see, it will be, I'm gonna just confirm, it's gonna be tomorrow's gonna be at 5 p.m. Eastern, 5 to 8 p.m. Eastern. So we'll start exactly at 5, and on Sunday it will be from 3 p.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. Eastern. So that's another day that I'll be doing it. So I already arranged it with my wife, so she's like, all right, cool. So that's good. Shared cockpit. What do you mean? Oh, fly with someone with shared cockpit? I'm not sure if we can do that. I don't think you can join as an observer at PilotEdge. I'm gonna have to check. But that's something that I don't want to toy around, because this is a serious event and I just don't want to screw anything. Anyways, thank you guys. I won't play the intro or outro today, so we'll just end it as like that. With just one caveat, let's just maybe raid someone while we're at it. As I said, I like to raid, flight simmers that have like few viewers. So let's just raid this guy. So his name is Mariano. Yeah, let's just raid him. So thanks everyone. Cheers. And I'll see you tomorrow. See ya later. All right. I'm just gonna raid. Anyways, and for those of you guys on YouTube, thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you come tomorrow for the stream, and yeah, we'll have some fun, and it'll be much more organized, because this was a warm up for me, right? There you go.
950, clear to Jack Edwards Airport via direct Locksley. That's Lima, Oscar, X-ray, Lima, Yankee, and direct Pensy, Papa, Echo, November, Sierra, India, then direct. Alright, clear direct Locksley and Pensy, direct
I'm head out. Might pop back in later. Alright, Gavin. Thanks for coming, man. Enjoy your birthday, man. We'll see you later if I'm still on. You come back.
And Delta 798, just verify that it's 12.
What was that?
Hey, from 12120. Correction, 00120.
Okay, 00120 Delta.
Flight streaming live with the party of 7. What? Oh yeah, it's in my chat. I probably help if I just looked at the chat. Live streamer live. Thank you for the party of 7. Very much appreciated.